going on, world? What's going on? What's going on? AnsleyD back at you with you, and I just wanted to come on here to talk about some things that I've been experiencing with the economy and how the market is going. The stuff that the president is doing, the new policies, executive orders, and how it's affecting us monetarily with the money issues, the inflations, and we might be facing a recession. But running some errands real quick, so I decided to come on here because before I start running some errands, I was looking at the market, both the stock market and the crypto market is all crazy right now. Got a lot of ups and downs. Very volatile market. Very volatile market. How much gas I got? Okay, I should have enough gas. I get gas when I get down there. Hopefully, right? So, just decided to jump on this live while I go take this trip, running these errands. And after that, I'll probably run some gigs, but wait for the algorithm to kick in. Yeah, I've just got another gig off not too long ago. Well, I actually just came in. But we're gonna talk it out for a little bit. I'm not sure if people gonna hop on here. A lot of times when I talk about like the economy or finance, trying to learn finance, trying to learn the economy, trying to learn more about personal finance and building wealth and those kind of topics. Seems like the algorithm really don't put it out that much to a lot of people. It seems like if I talk about more things within the negativity that's going on within the news, then those things end up getting popped up. All right? So it's kind of interesting based on what you're talking about, based on what your title is, based on your thumbnails. They decide if they're gonna push your live out. What up? I'm still on? You still here? Alright, we still on. I don't know, probably because I was talking about finance, but it told me I had to reconnect or something like that. It was giving me a problem. Maybe I'm in the wrong area or something. It's not picking up, but maybe I was talking too much about personal finance. Like I said, every time I get on here and I talk about like finance or budgeting or anything like that in regards to like personal finance or anything in regards to like making money. Nicola, what's going on, Nicola? Appreciate you, man. Thanks for letting me know you're here. Nicola from Serbia, shout outs to you. But like I said, every time I come on here and I start to talk about like finance or money or anything like that, where people can get a little idea of bettering themselves, because I'm trying to better myself. So whatever I learn, I try to come on here and I talk about it, because maybe somebody out there needs to hear the same kind of information that I didn't know about. So I come on here and I try to share it. And some of the knowledge that I know about the things so far, from experience and from trials and error, from failure, enough failures, a lot of failures. So I try to come on here. JH, what's going on? Okay, Joe from UK, shout out to you, JH. Thank you for being here. I can't complain. I'm blessed. The sun is shining. I don't got to deal with no snow, no rain right now, so I can't complain, Jay. I'm blessed, just trying to figure things out and be in a positive mood. So like I was saying, I was just discussing some things in regards to finance and personal finance and how we can go about budgeting ourselves and making ourselves better in the next coming years, because a lot of things are changing. So coming on here talking about being accustomed to the policies, new rules and regulations, all type of things that's gonna affect us financially. Maybe we got to learn about budgeting, such as myself. And like I was talking about trading. I was talking about trading and how trading, if you really learn how to trade, and it's not a big thing to learn how to trade. You just start off with small steps. Just learn some few things. Learn support and resistance, and you'll be able to start trading. And you can use trading as a little part-time job to get some extra money, develop some extra cash flow, right? So I was just discussing on that, and I don't know what happened, but they ended up freezing up my my live stream, and had it on pause for a minute. But we're back, and I'm glad to know that we're back. Nicola, shout outs to you. Jedi Mike, shout outs to you. JH, appreciate you all being on here. Thank you for your love and support. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you are not subscribed. And if you got a YouTube channel, let me know. Put it in the comment so I can come subscribe and support your channel as well. And if anybody, you know, want to support it, they can go ahead and support it. But just want to talk about finance going up, inflation is going up. Like, it's really not changing, you know. So with people facing layoffs and all type of things that's going on in the economy, how can we play defense against the economy? That's my main thing. Okay, Chinchilla, you moving. How can we play defense in this finance game, in this game of economics? Learning about personal finance, because like I said, many of us did not learn about that stuff in the school system, right? So it's good to learn about it. Oh, I ain't passed my exit yet. So let me know what's your thoughts, if you have any tips on personal finance and creating personal finance, learning about budgeting, you know, balancing your budgeting. If you gotta cut things, maybe you have to cut some costs, just like how the U.S. is starting to cut costs. And maybe at the same time, you gotta cut back on things that you don't need. Like, I found out like there's like 3 subscriptions in the last month that I was like, hold on, I'm not using these anymore. Why do I have money coming out my account and I'm not even using them? So even doing that, auditing yourself and your finance to get yourself in the right spot, in the right space, you know, budgeting, knowing how much money you need each month for your expenses, and having an idea that, you know, I'm just on here talking about that. If I'm ranting, I'm ranting, but I hope somebody getting some kind of value out of this or some kind of tip. And maybe you all can also share your values, your tips with me, you know, or with us, with the community, with everybody on here, to learn more about personal finance and being able to operate it in this new world in terms of finance. Because like I said, a lot of rules and regulations is changing. Like, I came across a news article the other day saying that a lot of people was finding that their bank accounts were being closed or money was being taken out of their bank account. And I'm not even sure if it's some scams that's going on or exactly what is causing that, right? So that's another thing that we got to start worrying about. Are the banks going to start closing out on our accounts? Just rules, knowing about these rules and regulations that the government is putting in place. So best way that you can learn about it, you can go to the government website. So you can go to congress.gov, you can go to houseofrepresentative.gov, you can go to the senate.gov. Now the dog.gov, they post their stuff on there that they doing, right? What else? I hope I don't got too much farther to go. What else? How else you can find out information? The Bureau of Labor and Statistics, what's going on in the economy in terms of inflation, the cost of things going up. Like, you know, the cost of eggs is going up. Eggs is like, what, 50 cents per egg? You got people, I saw this, what is it, either on Instagram or something, like TikTok, or one of them, probably was even YouTube, probably was even here on YouTube, where this guy in New York, he was selling 3 eggs in a bag for I forgot how much the amount was. I think like 3 for $1, and he was calling it bogey. What is it? Lucy's. Lucy's. And if you're from like an urban area, if you live in the city and stuff like that with like mom and pop stores, you probably know exactly what Lucy's is referring to. But now he have Lucy's referring to, ooh, I just got a nice gig offer. So now he got Lucy's, referring to Lucy's as eggs. And from where I'm from, like, you go to a corner store or something like that, you ask for some Lucy's, basically asking for some cigarettes or whatever. So what else? Hold on real quick. Yeah, so So you can tell really how the economy is going. People budgeting buying, instead of dozen eggs, they buying 3 eggs, you know, because dozen of eggs almost like $7 and it used to be like $3. So we just gotta start like leave all that entertainment stuff alone. Leave the emotions about politics alone. Like really get over that. Like I had a discussion on one of the lives the other day how people are even like feuding with their family because of their emotions within what's going on in politics. You got family who were family for years, decades, now not even friends, not even friends, but not even talking and communicating with one another because of politics and the emotions of politics. Don't get yourself wrapped up in the emotions of politics. That's one thing I'm not doing. Like, if somebody, go ahead, voice your opinion, but I'm not debating, not going back and forth. I'm not a Republican or a Democrat. I'm an individual. I'm a citizen of this country. So I think I just passed it. Hold on. All right, y'all. I'm at my destination. I should just keep y'all on while I go do what I gotta do, right? Hit that like button or say something if y'all still on here, if y'all want me to keep y'all on. That's when budgeting and finance come in. Dealing with car parts and stuff. You don't want to always buy it brand new, right? Shop around, get something used. Hold on. Picking up some car parts.
That door opens and it gets instantly cold in here. Instantly.
Yo, hear me?
All right, thank you.
Through that door to the counter on the left.
I appreciate it.
No problem.
I'm about to just throw this in here real quick. Pick this up from here. I'm about to deliver it somewhere else. grab, we'll see what's good. Probably grab some boots. Back so you can see out the window. Oh man, this just got me dirty. I have to get this coat dry clean now. I should have known better than that. Took it up the collar, right? Should have known better than that. Gotta get this dry clean. But what's going on, everybody? Thank you for being on here, still on here. Appreciate you. Like I said, I was discussing personal finance and budgeting. Being aware of the finance policies that's going on in the economy. And before I got cut off, I was talking about learning how to trade, right? Because once you learn how to trade, you can be able to, what they call it, not print money, but basically print money, if you know what you're doing. And trading doesn't, you don't even have to have a lot. You can start trading with like, I say a couple $100, $250, $3. Ooh. Do not enter. Do not enter. Right? And you can trade on different platforms. I think I'm going the right way. Wait, why I say do not enter? Oh, enter right there. How do I get out, right? Oh, sometimes you gotta break the rules, huh? And this is gonna be one of those times. Yeah, so like I said, start to learn how to trade, right? It's gonna be a good thing to do. Once you start learning how to trade, oh, that's the way I was supposed to come out. Oops. Oops, that was the way I was supposed to come out, huh? Alright, so like I was saying, and it's not a lot to trade in, like, and it is a lot. But it's simple to learn. And once you learn like support resistant and you're watching how the market is and you learn how to read charts. One thing, once you start to learn how to read charts and patterns, you get that under your belt, you be good with printing money. So what I mean is, for example, before I left out on this gig run or whatever I'm doing, this cause it's not even from my usual gigs, but once you have like a couple $100, $200, $250, you can go ahead and set up a Robinhood account, right? So that's what I did. I set up a Robinhood account, put a few $100s, and then I started to learn trading, started to do option trading. No, actually, I'm lying. When I started off, I was doing spot trading. So spot trading is basically you buy a stock at one price. So say, for example, this is back when I started, Tesla was $115, and I bought it at $115. And then I see it goes up to $130, right? So what I'm gonna do at $130, either I'm gonna sell portions of it and basically shave off that $15, or I'm gonna sell the whole thing and pocket the whole $15, the whole whatever amount, wait for it to drop back down. So once you start learning that, then you understand, okay, sometimes you be holding on the stock and you see the stock go up and then go back down, you be like, oh man, I should have sold it when it was at this price. So that's how I start to learn spot trading, right? So that's how you start to learn spot trading. And once you see that, you be like, hold on. But option trading, you can probably even gain more off of the same trade. But instead of just trading one or two stocks, you're trading the options of 100 stocks per. So each options is basically have 100 stocks in it. And you start to learn how to trade options. Once you start to learn how to trade options and how options move within a day, trading options, oh man. So like I said, so that's a little tidbit, a little lesson, not even a little lesson, little tips on trading options, right? So a little tip on trading options. So what I did today before I left out, I was checking out the market. and I was looking at Tesla's, Palantir, and SPY. So SPY is an ETF with a bunch of different stocks, and all the big dog stocks is within the SPY. So when the market is volatile, you can see the SPY move up and down crazy. So I saw that the SPY had dropped crazy at market open from like 9:30 till about, I was looking at it till about 10:30, 11 o'clock, right? So say about 11:40, I saw that it dropped, and it seemed like it reached the bottom of where it's gonna drop to. So looking at the charts now, I seen that yesterday, or even early this morning before market open, it was higher. It was about $10 higher this morning than what it was at 11:40, right? So 11:40, 11:40-ish, I noticed that it was dropping. Say 11:35. I noticed drop, basically it had the bottom. To me, the bottom was in because it started to form a W pattern. So a W pattern, it dropped down, it go up a little bit, it dropped down again, and it's forming a double pattern, meaning it's going up. So I said, oh, this is probably about to go up. So I grabbed a quick call option. So a call option is basically saying that you think, or you, I don't even want to say a bet, but you're betting on the idea that that stock is going to go up. That's a call option. A put option is that you feel or believe, or you're gonna bet on the idea that the stock is gonna go down. So while the stock was down, remind you, it was down $10 from 9:30 this morning, and it was 11:35. So it looked like it was hitting the bottom because it was forming a W pattern. What a W pattern means is that it's gonna end up most likely going up. Even if you don't go up for too long, it was gonna go up. So I jumped into a call option, and within less than minutes, I was able to profit $40 in less than 10 minutes by doing a quick call option. Yeah, it was a I think the bet was not even a bet. I'm gonna do a video on options so I can have the exact wording for this, right? So basically, the amount by the option at that time was about 170. Was it 170? I think it was about 170 to get that option at that time. And my option was saying that it was gonna go up about another $4 or $5 from the bottom that it was at. It ended up jarting up within the next 10 minutes, and I was able to profit a little bit over $40. I think it was like $42, $43. I'm not exactly sure, because once I saw profit and I was in the profit more than 10%. I was in the profit more than 10%. I was in the profit almost a little bit over 20%. So I said, hit the button, see profit, take profit. Chris Sane, shout out to Chris Sane, man, because Chris Sane, he's showing the game. I learned that from him. I was actually watching one of his videos this morning, like, okay, seeing that the market's gonna be volatile, that they're gonna be probably dropping the market, meaning that they're gonna be making the market go down. By them, I mean like people in Wall Street, the big brokers and people that are traders on Wall Street. They're basically the ones that's controlling the market, but you can see how the market's gonna go, and you can react to it and make money. So I said, okay, it was dropping early. All right, so let me tell y'all this. Pre-market now, because there are people, accredited investors can trade and stuff like that pre-market. So before the market opened, those guys can trade because they got a heck of money, right? So they're trading it. So early morning, 7 o'clock, the buy was up like crazy. So I'm looking at the charts. After now, it dropped down. Market open, it dropped down even more. Market open, half hour in, it dropped down even more. Almost to about $10 it dropped. Once it went a little bit below $10, and I see, hold on, from yesterday, it was $10 higher, or even this morning before market open, it was $10 higher. I said, yeah, I gotta jump in tall. Just by looking at the patterns of the chart, you can get to identify it. So boom, jumped into a call. Like I said, I was supposed to be hitting the road to do this gig. Boom, 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 within 5-10 minutes. And I usually don't even like be in front of it. Like I usually set my stop loss so I don't lose. Setting your stop loss is saying, okay, if you happen to go in the red a certain amount, so say if I would have happened to go in the red $10, $11, it would have just kicked me out, and I'd have just closed out my option, right? I'd have just closed out my option buy and just continue on with the day. But this time I just decided, let me watch it for a couple minutes, watching it before I was gonna set my my stop loss to see how the charts is moving, what's the volatility, right? So I I didn't even set my stop loss because it went into profit. But I did set my stop loss when I was in profit though, because I actually could have profited more than the 40-something dollars, because when I had set my stop loss when I was in profit, I set it at a certain point instead of higher, so it didn't go higher, it ended up dropping back down. But that's the thing with trading and using the stop loss and artificial intelligence, and knowing about the stop loss is a good thing when you're doing trading, whether doing spot trading or option trading. Like I said, I'm not no expert. These things are some of the things I learned over the years and things that I'm putting in place that I'm starting to gain off of. So I want to come on here, tell people about my experience, about my failures before anybody do the same failure. Maybe you can learn, right? So like I said, so that was 40-something dollars within about 10 minutes. It could have been more if I was like really like snipering or really looking at the charts and deciding like, okay, let me buy more than one contract or something like that. Like buying more than one contract is saying that you have more than 100 shares in each contract. And when those contracts move, actually when those shares move, the contracts move even better, because mind you, you have 100 shares in each contract. That's the thing about stock options. You trade in more than 100 stocks at one time in a stock option. Yeah, it might cost more than the stock itself, but you're gonna gain more than what the stock itself would have gained. You understand what I'm saying? So instead of spending, like, I could have spent, say, the $175 that I spent on that option that brought me back 40-something dollars. I could have went out and bought a stock. I could have went and bought the same SPY stock, which was $500-something dollars, but say I could have bought a portion of it for $175 and it went up a few dollars, I would have only been up like 180 or something like that. You know, 175, 180 compared to 40-something dollars. So you see, it wouldn't even be that much. It probably would have been like 182 or something like that. So trading stock options, trading period, getting the idea of saving, investing, and trading is one of the best things that you can do in order to get extra money, print money, play defense against what's going on in the market, in the economy. So we basically playing defense. Why is this tractor trailer? I thought tractor trailer's not supposed to be in the left lane. Oh, that's because he's doing the left exit. Okay. All right, man. Alright. Not too bad though, right? Not too bad. So I could even did more if I'd have really would have sat down and watched the market and decide, okay, I should go here, boom, boom, boom. But what I'm gonna do after I'm done with this gig and this delivery, and I'm gonna go look at the chart some more, because I know it probably went back up. So what I'm gonna probably do is I'm gonna do a option put. I'm gonna place a trade on the option put, which basically saying that I think that the stocks are gonna go back down or up, whichever way it is. I'm not even looking at the market right now, but since I did my call option earlier, that means that the market or the SPY probably was going up. So now, even though it went up, we're in that type of market where it's very volatile and a lot of stocks is dropping. So with stocks dropping, you can profit off of it, you can monetize off of it, you can profit and gain money off of it, because you're gonna be placing options on puts, put options, saying that your stock, your ETF, whatever one you wanna put it on, is gonna go down. I'm not saying that it's gonna go down, because I'm not your financial advisor, I'm not your fiduciary, I'm not your broker, I'm not none of those. I'm just a regular guy who's learning things in regards to finance, personal finance, economics, economic development, wealth building, budgeting, all of that stuff. I gotta learn it because, you know, I made some mistakes, so I gotta fix it, right? And it comes with finance, and that was the mistakes I made was with finance. So I'm learning a lot about finance and learning a lot about savings, best place to save, high yields account. I'm learning about investments, best ETFs to buy, index funds, mutual funds. Then those are for long term. Then I'm learning trading, so I'm learning spot trading. I'm learning options trading, day trading, what they call it, leap trading, which is like you saying, and I do this a lot because say like one of my favorite stocks to trade is SoFi for the virtual bank SoFi. I think they got a few stadiums. No, they got one stadium. Where's the SoFi stadium at again? I forgot what the SoFi stadium, but basically they're doing big things. SoFi is doing big things, right? So they're one of the favorite ones that I like to do options on, because sometimes you see it be up $2-3, then you see it drop down $2-3. Most likely it's probably gonna go back up $2-3. So you're watching the charts, you're watching the market. If it go down, you place a call, and I do leap calls. So that means it's gonna be this price 3 months down the line, 2 months down the line, 6 months down the line. In my opinion, those are what they call leap calls. I don't even know if it's for sure that's the term, or if that's what they're referring to when they talk about leap calls. But from what I get and what I learned about leap calls is basically you're saying that the stock is gonna go up, either leap call or leap put, leap options. You're either saying that your option that later on down 3 months down the line, either your stock is gonna go up and down. So that's why I like to do leap calls sometimes. And with leap calls, I buy more contracts, because even if I buy it at a certain price and it goes down, my idea is that that stock is gonna end up going back up. So I'll buy more contracts when it comes down, which brings my average cost down. And I love doing that. When I bring my average cost down, you can see like in the charts that this is about to go back up like in a few months, and it start to go back like in 2-3 months. You got like 4 or 5 contracts. You can sell a couple of the contracts, make your money back, and then just let the other contracts ride until you into a good amount of profit that you like to see. Like Coach Chris Sain says, not this way, I'll be back on the other side of town. Like Coach Chris Sain says, see profit, take profit. So like even today, I could have probably waited it out, but since the market is so volatile, I didn't wait it out. I saw profit. I saw $40-something within like 5-10 minutes. I was like, oh, I'm taking them out. See profit, take profit. That's like, you can do that as a part-time and make a few $100s, a couple hundred, $100 a day. That's a good part-time job, because you're not spending all day like looking. Well, it depends on some people. If you really want it like that, you study the charts, but you're not always working because of technology. So you buy an option, you don't want that option to go on to a certain amount, or you buy an option and it goes into profit at a certain amount, then you set your limit stop orders, or your limit stop sales. And those are things that you can set up artificially within whatever brokerage you use. Like I said, to do options, I use Webull and I use Robinhood. People telling me like I need to get like with the bigger brokerage like Fidelity and TD Ameritrade and those big time, Vanguard. But right now, since I'm just in the learning process, I'm just gonna stick with these ones right now because I know them and they're on my mobile app. The other ones probably got mobile apps too, but these right here got mobile apps, which is real user friendly, beginners friendly, and they also teach you kind of ideas of what to do, right? So if you really want to like extra money or learn how to get some extra money within finance, go ahead and start learning trading. Like trading is a good thing, and learning option trading also helped me to learn trading within crypto trade. I haven't did future trading. I'm kind of skeptical because I really don't know how futures work, but I have learned how to trade within crypto, spot trading within crypto, as well as leverage trading. Don't do too much leverage trading because it could be risky, but actually, no. The reason why I don't do too much leverage trading is because the platform that I was using, it's still available in the United States, but right now they're doing some KYC, which is know your customer. And I guess now in the United States, that platform, the United States government don't want that platform to be operating like trading cryptos and stuff like that. And it's funny because I have a good amount of money on that platform that's probably in profit right now, in gains, in good gains, green gains. So what's going on? Who's on here? Let me know what's your ideas, what's your thoughts of what I'm talking about. Does it make any sense? Do you feel like I'm just ranting, or do you think trading is something that you want to start picking up? And you don't have to be doing it big. Like like I said, when I started trading, I only started off with like a couple $100, and I was doing option trades with what they call penny stock. Going up to like the SPYs or the ETF.